Oh, that's dope. That's
Yeah.
dope. You mentioned Marsha Ambrose, and you said that's one of your best friends. I got to ask you about Real Big.
Yeah. Okay.
You worked on that one as well, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I know.
You've been doing your research, huh?
I did. Oh, come on, man. Come on. I know I know most of your credits that now the last 4 days, and talk about putting that song together. I can't help but get emotional every time I hear it. You know what I mean? And I'm a man who only met Nip one time at Chase Bank, and but I live in Baldwin Hills, so
All right.
so my son went to school across the street from his daughter. So I
Dang.
would see Nip in the morning. Every morning I see Nip because he drives down my street because of the work on Crenshaw. So I would see him
Right.
every day in his Rolls Royce or his Mercedes or something like that.
Yeah.
And but that
My
real
bad.
yeah, okay, my bad.
Now I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And that Real Big song, man. Man, please give us the vibe in the studio on that one, dog. Take your time with it, man. Take your time with it.
Real Big was like, that was like a process. So like even with all the songs that we did with Nip, like the majority of the songs were already songs. You know what I'm saying? So like niggas either had the songs for years and were just working on it and bringing it back to life, or it was something that was very special and we needed to make sure we had the right producers and the right musicians, to make it come to life so that Nip can actually record and write on the song. Sure. You know what I'm saying? So like with that song, it was this one day. I gotta find a picture. The picture is somewhere. It might be on the internet. But it was this one day. I was in the studio. We was in the studio, and Nip was at his studio, Mike and Keys, and basically they were working. They were playing the record. Marsha came to the studio.
Who was on the vocals prior, or was that added on after?
No, Nip did the vocals. It was just a real big. Real big. You know what I'm saying? Like Nip, that was just Nip. That's how he wrote. That's how he wrote it. Okay. So he sang it like that. So like even with that and dedication, when he first did those songs, I was like, nigga, like you singing, nigga, like we got the vibe going. Like, what's your vibe? Like, hey, come on, like, hey, nigga, come on. So fast forward back to this day, Marsha came to the studio. He had Marsha pull up. That's one of his favorite singers. And Bink was there, Battle Cat was there, of course, Mike and Keys was there. 1500, fucking like Day One, Battle Cat. It was like all-star of who's who, you know what I'm saying? And at Nip's studio, everybody was there for Nip. And we all in the room just like working, like just trying to figure it out, working on the song, trying to, see what works, see what don't. And it was just dope that everybody had enough respect for the song that everybody didn't like make it, like a gumbo goulash thing, like, you know what I'm saying? So like when you hear that song, that's why it's so special, is because you can hear the words, you can hear the feeling. Like Mike and Keys did a great job of allowing the sonics to breathe around the music and the vocal, and once we got the right format, I was living up the street from the studio, so I had my organ in the house. So I took the song to my crib and put my computer on top of my organ, and I just recorded the organ in my house. Because I already had the vibe from being there all day. So it was like, niggas is already in the vibe. I was like, man, I can't sleep. I'm about to go to the crib and go do this right now. I'm not playing a fake organ. It's not this is like some real shit. So I gotta go, So that's why, like, at the end, if you hear, if I could tell you in this moment, I would. And I'm doing like all that shit. It was just like real emotion. It wasn't like, planned or this is the format and people chopped it up, and it wasn't none of that. It was just like, that's how it was. So
damn. Yeah, that song. Yeah. Nah, that song is a fucking monster, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Oh, I remember vividly when I first heard that song. I was sitting in my kitchen, and it was just, man, that shit was it it took me to a place where I wish that my cousin's doing 25 to life